be there and support it.
Oh, you already know I'll be there supporting. I'll be rocking the clothes in the same way
And
here.
if you females or guys, spoken word or singers or whatever, we also do recording.
Mm-hmm.
We'll record tracks for you, master it, make beats on the fly for you. If you have any spoken words that you want to have recorded, we got you. If you have a photo shoot, we got you. If you need food for your events, we got you.
Mm-hmm.
If you need a massage, we got you. If you need shisha, we got you. We are universal.
Mm-hmm.
We don't slip on any avenues.
Mm-hmm.
Any service you need, we got you. You need a DJ, we got you. You want people to dress up in costume for your party, we got you. If you want a popcorn machine, we got you. If you want a funnel cake, you want cotton candy, you want a snow cone, we got you. We got you, baby.
So saying this is it, yo. This is a business, man. Like this is how we operate. This is how we
Yeah,
roll. So yo, pretty much anything you need, we got you.
yeah, we got you.
All right. So segue.
Into what now?
Okay, we're gonna talk about that thing I wanted to talk about. Me too. Okay, this is gonna sound harsh. It's gonna sound kind of harsh when I say this at first.
Okay.
Okay, you know how I love to say like fuck this person or fuck that person.
Yeah,
Like, yeah?
yeah,
Real straight
feelings.
up. Fuck me too.
Yeah,
Okay, this is why I say fuck me too. A lot of guys, yeah, I want to say it for my guys, like regular men out there, right?
yeah,
Fuck me too.
yeah,
Don't worry about it.
yeah,
And this is the reason why. I'm not saying fuck me too in a sense of like the the movement itself,
yeah,
right? The movement itself needed to happen.
yeah. It had to.
It had to happen. The movement itself needed to happen, and it had to happen, right? Because the problem was there was too many men in power, or
Abusing that.
too many men that had power, that were abusing the power and letting it get to their head, and we're being able to for years
Yeah,
doing shit,
yeah,
right? For years being able to, like, people were looking at it as like, oh, the men in power in like Hollywood. It's like Hollywood was fucked from years,
oh yeah,
right? Because like a lot of people don't remember and don't realize that there are two avenues that were controlled by the mob.
mm-hmm.
The mob controlled Vegas, and the mob controlled Hollywood,
Mm.
right? Majority studios that were built during those times were run by the mob,
Mm.
or where their money was first funneled in by the mob.
Mm.
It was the perfect way for the mob to be able to launder their money, that their illegal money, without anybody asking questions. They laundered it through films. They laundered it through
Yeah,
movies and production studios.
I read about that.
It was the easiest way for them to be able to do it. That's where all your, like, not even just the big ones, like a lot of the big ones that you still have nowadays made good movies, made really good movies. So that's why, they became those high end studios.
Mm.
You got your Fox, you got your MGM, you got your whatever, Hostel and California, whatever, right? And then you had the smaller studios that just came out and then fell away to the wayside because they were just built to funnel and then go away,
Yeah,
right? So a lot of these high executives, once they got up to those levels and those high standards, because they're guys in the background, you don't see their faces, right?
yeah, the real men
But
in charge.
they have the real money,
The
right?
shadow world.
Yeah, the people that you see in the forefront, they're not the guys that run anything.
Oh no.
It's the guys in the back that you don't even know exist,
Yeah,
right? But then they started to put their faces out there,
yeah,
like Weinstein and whatnot, putting his face out there too much, doing his business, and then, eventually come back and bite him in the butt. Because one person said one thing, everybody else said one thing, and then it comes to the forefront,
yeah,
right? So people get mad. So now with Me Too, it's because too many people in high powerful positions, not just Hollywood, but all across the board,
yeah,
in high powerful positions are getting slaughtered, right? Are getting taken down a peg. So now you have these guys saying that, oh, I don't know if I can have, a girl work under me or a woman work under me because I don't want to get in any problems with Me Too. It's like, well, one, You shouldn't have a problem if you. The only way you would have a problem is if you were doing the diddling from before,
Yeah.
and then you don't want nobody to come back and say anything now, because you know now they can talk.
Red flag.
Before they didn't say anything, right? And then also with the whole reason why I say fuck me too. This is basically where I come down to when I say fuck me too, is guys, regular everyday dudes who just work a 9 to 5, bust their ass and whatever, trying to do whatever, and they're coming up and say, yeah, me too, it's a great thing and blah blah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Me too has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Time's Up had to do with you. Time's Up had to do with you. Me Too has nothing to do with you. Reason why Time's Up is basically was when women who are at the lower position came out and said, you know what, we're not dealing with our everyday boss doing stuff to us. We're gonna speak up now. That was Time's Up, right? They like to say it was part of Me Too, but no, it wasn't. It was basically now that the boss who like maybe owned the bank,
Yeah.
or the guy who owned this small business, he was in the Time's Up movement, right? But so with that being said, we're saying fuck me too. Was like for us when they say, oh, like us everyday guys, like, oh my god, I'm scared about Me Too. It's like, what are you scared about with Me Too? There's nothing for us to fear,
Yeah.
and the reason why is because we had to deal with this every day of our lives.
Facts.
Right? Every day, any random day, you walk down the street, right? Or you were dating a girl, right? And she said, "Oh, I don't want to be with you anymore." Or, you know what? Bigger instance. You're a football player.
Yeah.
You're a black man that's a football player. You have sex with a girl. Her parents found out that she had sex with a dude, or black man. What did the parents say? He raped my daughter.
Which is a damn shame.
And what happened to him? Scholarship's gone. His life is over. He goes straight to jail. Right? For everyday dudes, when a girl said that you raped, and you automatically get arrested, brought to jail, or brought in handcuffs. Once they say rape, your life is over.
Yeah.
Even if it's found out that you're not guilty, your life is over.
Yeah.
Right? But for the high up cats, when they said that, oh, he raped me, what do? Oh, we got to look into this more. We got to really figure this out, blah, blah. Like, they actually, because they knew they had money.
Yeah.
They can fight it. Us everyday dudes, we can't fight shit. Because we'd have to really go into it and get a lawyer and do everything possible to fight that.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, all they have to do is just slander your name. Because social media is a bitch.
Yeah.
If a girl wants to slander any dude, all she has to do is go online, go on his profile, and say that he raped me, or he assaulted me.
Yeah. Or touch me appropriately.
Yeah, and your life is over, right? So we don't need to get on board with Me Too. You need to accept Me Too because like it needed to happen. Like I said before, it's a movement that needed to happen.
Yeah.
But it's not something that we have to really worry about. That being said, I have to segue from Me Too with my other point.
Alright.
My other point of fuck Me Too. Fuck Me Too because of Me Too, Black Lives Matter got fucked. Black Lives Matter was taken off the radar because of Me Too. Anytime that black people come out and have something to say, there's always something else that's thrown out. Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. Blue lives matter. You ever notice that these social justice warriors never get on board with anything that has nothing to do pertains to that?
Yeah.
Whenever we have something hard that we're having to struggle with, there's never anybody there. There are times where there are people that get on board with our voice.
Yeah.
But it's never put in the mainstream media to say like, hey, we really need to get on about this. We really need to get on board with this. Right? And I'll use the whole Black Lives Matter to segue back into Me Too. Oh, I'm going back and forth, and I'm gonna connect the dots in each way.
Take your time, man.
Me Too was founded by a black woman. A lot of people don't know that. Me Too was founded by a black woman, right? When it was her face and everything out there for the Me Too movement, nothing was done. Nobody did anything for it. But as soon as white women got on board on it and started to say, this happened to me, and this happened to me, and this happened to me, what happened? Me Too blew up.
It was a tsunami.
Yeah, Me Too blew up. It was all over everywhere. Everybody was talking about Me Too. Everybody was on Me Too. But nobody talked about the black woman who actually started it.
It's always like that though, because a lot of stuff in this world was invented by black people.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks everything was invented by George Washington or Asians.
Mm-hmm.
But majority of the stuff is made by black people. Like, prime example, Jack Daniels. That's made by a black person.
Yeah. Made by a slave.
Made by a slave. A lot of people don't know that.
They just recently said anything about that.
And that's one of the main whiskeys out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress.
The whole, like, me, for me, I believe, I will reiterate, I believe that Me Too needed to happen. I believe that Time's Up needed to happen. But I find it very underhanded and fucked.
Yeah.
That Black Lives Matter got thrown into this whole avenue of, oh, it's violence. Oh, they're this, and oh, they're that. It's funny how a movement of Me Too is, oh, it's so powerful and uplifting. You notice how, like, especially with feminists and Me Too, they're really trying to get black women on board on it. They're really trying to pull black women on it.
Because they're independent and powerful.
Because the more, when they have Black Lives Matter is not about men. It's not about women. It's about a people. Right? It's about all black people trying to say, hey, we understand, this and this and this, but we want you to realize that we matter in life as well. Right? That we bring something to the table, and, like, just going around and killing us means nothing. Isn't fair. And a lot of people, like, I've even been told by people, it's like, oh, Black Lives Matter isn't an issue for me. Why is it my issue? This is something in America. This is something in the States. I'm like, no. Here's the avenue that happens in the States. Black people in the States with the cops, they just get killed. They don't prosecute. They don't really go through a lot of prosecution. It's like, as soon as they see a black face, murder, death, whatever. Right? Canada, especially in Toronto, yes, the cops are nicer, but the justice system is not.
Yeah.
Right? The justice system in Canada is exactly the same. You can have two people on trial, on two separate trials that did the same exact thing. A white man and a black man. A white man will go to jail for like 2 years. Black man can go to jail for life. The same exact crime. Now tell me how you find justice.
Can't, man.
And that's why we really need to understand and realize that, and, like, step up and say that, yo, look, Black Lives Matter is an all around thing. It's not just Canada. It's not just the United States. It's not just Britain. It's anywhere where black people reside. Black Lives Matter.
You're speaking the truth, man.
And when I say anywhere, I mean even Africa. Because I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry, our old school Americans and British people and whatnot. You fucked Africa.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
You
pimped Africa. You pimped anywhere anywhere that white people landed, fucked over that nation. Anywhere that white people landed, they basically fucked it over. And I'm not trying to hate on my white people. I'm not trying to. I just need, because there are people that understand this. It's like anywhere that white people landed, shit went bad. Right? So you guys landed in Africa, and now like when they say, "Oh, Africans are horrible people because they just go around killing each other." Well, you took away all the natural resources that they had.
That's true.
So they're surviving in ways that aren't really curtailed to them, because they had other ways of surviving. They had other ways of doing things better. But you walked in, took everything you wanted, and then, let's say, after apartheid, you realize you took everything you needed. You're like, okay, everybody get out. We're abandoning.
Yeah.
We're getting out now.